Hello everybody, welcome to Assassin's Pride episode 12, season finale. It's over! It's over, thank Christ. Episode 12, season finale anime review. I think I've made myself pretty clear on where I stand on Assassin's Pride. Although this finale was better. It was... oh man, I'm trying to be positive here, man, but it was weird, you know. I It was fine. It was fine. It was slightly below average. It was fine. We'll go with. It was, yeah. I mean, to be fair, it hasn't been the worst show or even the worst show in its genre that I've ever seen. So Assassin's Pride can take pride in that at least. Anyway, let's just get right into the episode. Quite a lot happened, really, but yeah, let's get into this. So we open up with Melida having a weird dream, and then she's Alice in Wonderland. I assume because of book magic, somehow they're all like dressed up as the Mad Hatter. Gee, I think Mad Hatter came out later. The bunny. She's obviously Alice in Wonderland with the dress, and then everyone else got outfits on her. It's basically what I'm trying to say. They're at the court, Queen's Court, where she's like off with her head. I've seen that movie once, I think. Oh, have I? I don't. Maybe I haven't seen it once. Maybe it's. No, I haven't seen it. You know what it is? It's Kingdom Hearts. That's how I know it. Anyway. All the Illuminati boys are there and she's on trial, trying basically to say she's not the real daughter. You know, the thing the agenda they've been pushing this whole time. They're going to record it with a magic book that is like accurate at recording things, so you can't lie. That's good. She's accused of lying to the people about her heritage, even though if she wasn't, she herself probably wouldn't know either. So it's not. It's not lying. Everyone's misinformed, I would say. But anyway, Melida obviously has a counter to the samurai argument. They're like, "You're a samurai," and she's like, "Actually, Ace Attorney, objection. That doesn't mean squat." And they're like, "Fair enough, but how did your mana get unlocked?" And obviously she can't tell them that it was Kufa. And then they start chatting poo, to put it bluntly, about her parents. And she gets mad at them. She's like, "Don't talk about my parents like that. I'll join the Night Legion and prove that I'm strong and I can do that and everything." Then they send Salazar. I forgot Salah Chalalala Salah. We'll call her Salah. I think that was her name. At her, and they have a little fight. And then Ellie talks to the other one, the evil one, who likes Melida as well and doesn't really want to do this, but seems pretty evil. You know, she doesn't seem good, but she's not, because there's a thing at the end. It doesn't matter. It's like I said. I think they've cut quite a lot from Assassin's Pride. Like, I'm not saying it would have been A+ top quality if they hadn't, but I think it's suffered because you can feel stuff. It goes a bit all over the place sometimes. Yeah, Melida faints, as in FEINTS, like faints an attack, and then takes her down and wins. So she wins the fight. And then all the Illuminati people are like, actually, if it turns out she is a real daughter, we've just committed treason. We might be in trouble. So now they're all doubting themselves, less sure of themselves. And like, And then a magic pen falls out of her pocket, and ink starts going everywhere. You with me so far? Because the leader guy, he does something that makes it come out. And it's gonna basically make it so it didn't happen. So it's gonna absorb everything in the ink to essentially make there no proof that this event happened. And now the four girls are friends and helping everyone out. Yes, after, Salazar, that's what we'll call her. After she had a fight, but she didn't really want to. But the evil one is evil, but she's not. They haven't made that very clear at all. Like, is she on the side of the Illuminati boys, or is she on the side of Melida and friends? Because she's flip-flopping more than... I don't know, I can't think of anyone that flip-flops. A pair of shoes, let's go with that. But, yeah, so... Oh no, they're going to get summoned, swallowed in ink and die. Ink poisoning is bad for you, you know, that will kill you. You know, if you ingest enough ink, it'll blot your insides. I have no idea, I don't drink ink because I'm a human. So it turns out one of the Illuminati boys, or not a boy, women in this case, was Ellie's nanny, that old woman who doesn't like Melida, and then she's like, just get out of here, get safe, who cares? So yeah, and then the four girls are locked in, and then the fake dad shows up, the one with the mask and everything who showed up was like, Nelly, I'm your real dad. Wasn't though. But then, yeah, then Koofa shows up to save them. And he's the Mad Hatter, you see. Makes sense. And then him and Melida, sorry, do a team up. The opening starts playing, which normally is a cool thing, but the opening I really don't think fit here, like at all. I really don't think the opening, it's not the right kind of song for this fight. Maybe that's just me that thinks that, but I really don't think it fit. But whatever, yeah, they teamwork and everything, and she's showing off everything she's learned. They're in sync and everything. They win. Kufa uses a 1,000 needle move, which was pretty cool, honestly, I'm going to be honest. But it turns out you can't die in this thing, because he comes back later on, and he's like, that really hurt, but I'm still alive. After victory, there's a big old huggu, and the evil girl, who might not be evil, let's not forget, she takes the record of everything that's happened here, and throws it in the trash. The trash? The ink. The ink, so it absorbs it, and it's unusable, basically. But she's still got her certificate book, Melida, this is, because they reference it a bit later on. So yeah, the fight was a bit short, but you know, it was fine. This show hasn't had the like top quality animation, so yeah, the fight being short doesn't really bother me. But it was fine, you know, it was fine. It was nice to see them fighting together for the first time. Like together, yeah, for the first time they fought together. They were technically fighting together during the vampire bit earlier on, but they weren't side by side, you know what I mean? They were two separate areas, but they were part of the same, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? This was good. I liked it, I think. I liked it. That's like Assassin's Pride in a nutshell for me. It's like, I think I liked it, but I probably didn't. I like parts of Assassin's Pride. Let's go with that. But anyway, let's get to the conclusion of the series very quick. So yes, the masked guy survived, as I said, but then the Duke kills him. The leader of the Illuminati boys, he just kills him for, I guess, his usefulness has ended or something, you know. Proper Bond villain-esque. Everyone's back safely, there's hugs. You know, Ellie gets a hug from, what's her name? Oh my god, Rossetti. She didn't show up much, I'm allowed to forget her name. Newspaper reported on, you know, there's so many people claiming to be her father that it's probably not real, you know, it's probably a hoax, is what I got from it. Melida goes to the train station to say bye to her dad, and then he tells her, you know, we did have a samurai in the family, right? Why wouldn't you start with that, you imbecile? Your name's being tarnished as well. Like, am I the only one that speaks sense here? Obviously, Melida's samurai-ness isn't from that. I would assume it's from Kufa. But, you know, there's your excuse right there. You can just look up the family records and prove it. Damn it, man. Oh, Christ. You can literally solve this problem so easily. Never mind. Then yeah, she starts crying because happiness and all that, and her old man just don't really know what to do. He's like, Kufa, you do it, and then he leaves. So good thing Kufa's there. After the credits came quite early. After the credits, Melida walks to school alone, runs into a bunch of cats, says they look like Kufa, which I was like, oh my god, can Kufa turn into a cat? Which, he's a vampire and he can't turn into a bat, so a cat would make sense, right? I'm saying I think the cats are something. Please don't make another season. Please, because I'll have to watch it, because I've seen the first one. That's just how I operate. And I don't want to, so don't make any more, please. Later on, she asks Kufa for a reward, and she basically proposes to him. I'm not going to say they don't, like, make it obvious, but she proposed to him, right? She's like, please stay with me forever. And I'm like, well, that's a proposal, my friend. Yeah, and then he, like, kisses her hand or whatever, and then that's the end of the series. He says, like, Assassin's Pride, that's the name of the show, but then the subtitle went Pride of an Assassin. I'm like, it's the show's title. It's the name of the show subtitles. What are you doing? You never mind, you know, that was the end of the episode, end of the series of Assassin's Pride. I know a lot of people have loved to hate this one, but I'm just like, I don't think I'm in that boat. I think I just didn't like it very much. There are parts I liked, but yeah, as overall, I wasn't feeling it. And you know, I know it's trashy, and that's not a thing. I'm usually into trashy stuff, but not this time. You know, I don't know what it was. I liked parts of it. That episode, this arc with Kufa's past, I liked that. That was all right. I Oh, this last bit was alright as well. Once Melida became more take charge and more tolerable, it was better, I think. The first half, I think, was worse than the second half, but maybe that's just me. It might just be me, honestly. But yeah, I haven't hated watching this. It's definitely been the worst thing I've been watching this season, but this season's been pretty good on the whole, so that's not saying too much. Uh, yeah, I mean, it could have been worse. That's what I'm gonna say. You know, it is it is hard to get past the the general mediocrity, but it could have been worse. I enjoyed parts of it. Yeah, I think that's a good way of putting it. I know I'm repeating myself a bit, but I'm trying to think through in my head. Well, like I said, I enjoyed that it didn't become a harem. You know, let's go with that. That's the thing I didn't enjoy, because you look at the poster, you look at the cast list, you're like, okay, it's gonna be a harem. I sort of did like they focused more. In the end, I know I complained about it, but I did sort of like they focused more on Melida than Kufa. It made it, you know, it wasn't just, oh, OP guy gets harem. You know, it was she actually did develop. So I guess that is something it did right. So that's good, Assassin's Pride. You did something right. Anyway, I think I'm going to end it here because it is sweltering in my room. Merry Christmas for a few days ago. I forgot to say it at the beginning of the episode. That's fine. Thank you, everybody, for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, subscribe and stuff. Consider subscribing, liking, commenting, and more stuff. Check out the review. This is the review channel. Check out the main channel. There's a video. Every anime I watched ranked this year. So it's quite long, but check it out. See where Assassin's Pride ended up. You won't have to wait long. I'll tell you that much now. Anyway, I will see you in whatever you decide to watch next. I'll do a video soon doing what I'm watching next season. I don't know when, but it's soonish, you know. Within the next week it'll be up. Yeah, I'll see you then. And bye, guys.